You're just gonna have to do it. Ain't no way around it. You're just gonna have to get started. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. There's no more, I need this piece of equipment. This person's not supporting me. I don't know how it's gonna look. It's no more of that. If you are rolling with me this year, this is gonna be the year that you get started with whatever you were supposed to have started years ago. Okay, if you're anything like me, you literally have a smartphone full of ideas, full of different visions and things that you know you were supposed to do or you know that you are supposed to be doing. But I want to really address the real root of the issue and why we haven't started, and that is fear. A lot of us are extremely fearful of what people are going to think. Some of us are just self-conscious, right? Some of us are really just like, I don't know what I'm going to look like or how others are going to receive this. And so today in this video, we're going to address different ways that we can kind of overcome fear. Different ways that we can not let fear keep us from walking forward into the purpose that we're supposed to walk in this year, okay? So before we get into the video, it's your girl Raya Janae. I am super passionate about this topic because even when I look at this YouTube channel, I launched this channel probably like 2 years ago, and so now I just relaunched it because I finally was like, no, I'm not going to let another year go by where I literally am being crippled by fear and not doing what I'm passionate about, what I love to do because of what others think. I mean, when you think about it, it is kind of nerve-wracking being in front of the camera, maybe putting your life out in front of the world to see, or maybe for you it's like it is nerve-wracking taking out the business loan and not knowing what you're going to get in return or whatever. But I think the more frightening thing for me is, what if I don't start? What if I just continue to sit on my hands and I go another year literally knowing that I'm supposed to be doing this thing and I just don't do it? Honestly, me not starting my YouTube channel or like even starting my content on social media, it was really making me feel like I was being disobedient to God, but more importantly, it was making me feel kind of down about myself because I'm like, why am I letting fear and people and what people think like get the best of me to the point where I'm not actually doing what I love to do, you know? And so right now, even in this moment, just think about if you don't start. I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't know where YouTube is going to take me. I don't know where the content is going to take me. I honestly am just doing it because I love to do it. But I want us to get out of like the fear of the unknown, because I'm thinking like if I don't start, I may never see it. It just may always be an idea, and I may always live with the regret of the fact that I didn't get started. So the first thing that I really want us to focus in on is just asking yourself what's holding you back. Just kind of really being honest with yourself and saying, what is holding me back? Is the fear of people holding me back? Is it the fact that I feel inadequate? Do I feel like if I start, I'm not going to be consistent? Just get really honest with yourself about what it is that's actually holding you back from doing whatever you're supposed to be starting. All right, and the other thing is you're going to have vision, y'all. You're going to hear me talk about vision all the time just because vision is so critical to the direction that you're going to go in and if you're even going to start at all. Okay, so for example, the easiest one I can use is if you didn't have a vision of you having a paycheck, you would not be going to work. That may not be a good example, but you'll be looking forward to that paycheck on the 1st and the 15th or whenever you get paid. So just for example, like with this YouTube channel, right? If I didn't have a vision of, okay, one day I may want to make this a career for myself, right? I may want to be a full-time YouTuber one day. That's going to push me to get started because I'm knowing that I'm going to create a lifestyle that I want for myself and for my family. So that pushes me to get started. If I'm a business owner and I say I eventually want 5 storefronts, or if I'm in real estate and I say I want to sell all of these properties, whatever it is, even if that's weight loss and you're saying eventually I want my body to look like this because I want to be snatched, like that's going to motivate you to actually get started. So you got to have a vision, but you have to have the courage as well to think and to believe that you can have this and that you can actually do it. If you don't have the courage to look outside of your current situation, then you'll never ever start. The other thing is also the fear of the unknown. Like, we got, again, there's that word fear, guys. We should take the fear of the unknown and make it the excitement of the unknown. Just the excitement of not knowing what's next, not knowing where I'll be in 10 years. Just being optimistic with our thinking and thinking that, man, maybe in 10 years I'm going to have the house of my dreams because I finally started a business, or because I finally started the channel, or I'm going to be in optimal health because I finally started working out and exercising and eating right. Whatever it is for you, but you have to really, the fear of the unknown has to go, and it has to be the excitement of the unknown, of what's next, or what opportunities could come my way. Who could I meet that could change my life just because I'm trying to step into different rooms now, and just because I decided to take different strides in my life. So just think about that. The fear of the unknown has to get out the door, because that's just going to keep you from starting all the time. Also, like the fear of caring about what other people think about you. That's a really big one, because I feel like we're in this generation in society of, oh, like if I put this out, so-and-so's not going to like it. Well, if they don't like it, that means that it wasn't for them. But just know that somebody will like it, and then that will be for them. So never let the fear of what one person thinks stop you from actually doing what it is that you know you want to do. The other thing is just make a plan, guys, or pick one thing that you want to get started with. Make your life simple. Don't even make a list, y'all. Just start with one thing, because some of y'all just, when y'all see everything, y'all get overwhelmed. So one thing that you want to actually start, and you can go back to my last video that I just made about goals and really look at how you want to achieve it. So maybe your one thing is you want to start a YouTube channel. So maybe your first thing that you want to do, something really small, y'all. Just start getting comfortable. Play around on your smartphone and just get comfortable behind the camera. You see what I'm saying? Like, start really small, but pick one thing that you want to do and just start pecking away at it. It doesn't have to be this big old block where you're like, okay, I want to buy my first real estate property, so now I have to have this loan for like $50 million. Like, no. Just start meeting with someone who's already in real estate, so that way you can just feel like you're making steps to starting, right? Because technically, if you're making steps, then you are starting. But some of us aren't making steps at all, and we're just sitting on our hands, waiting for the next year to happen so we can make another New Year's resolution that we don't actually reach. And my other thing is just not to compare yourself to anybody, y'all. Don't compare yourself to someone who's been doing what you want to do for 7 years. Someone has been doing it for 7 years versus you just starting tomorrow. Y'all are going to be in two different lanes. Of course, their content or whatever they're doing may be a little bit better, and that's simply because they are further along than you are. But that doesn't mean that you won't get there, or that doesn't mean that you won't surpass them. You never know how God is going to use you. And I do believe that there are some assignments for us this year that He only gave you to do. Some people will never be able to walk in the path that you're going to walk in, because it's only assigned for you and it only has your name on it. So just remember that if that's something that He told you to do, sis, can't nobody come in and take that from you. That's something that God has specifically with your name on it, and only you can fulfill that purpose. Comfort zones gotta go. Comfort zones gotta go. You will never start anything if you're going to stay in your comfort zone, because a lot of our comfort zones are just scrolling on our timeline or watching YouTube and watching everybody else's life go forward. Okay? And so let's ditch the comfort zone. Like, let's do what feels uncomfortable. Let's do what feels weird. Let's do what feels foreign, because you never know what the blessing or what the outcome will be behind that. Maybe that's going to be the thing that actually makes your career shoot all the way up, or maybe that's going to be the thing that is actually pushing you into the right direction for whatever you're trying to start. So for example, like when I was about to relaunch my YouTube channel, I literally like talked to people who had YouTube channels. And for me, like, I just sometimes I don't like to do that. I just want to start my own thing, thinking that I know whatever I'm doing. But in this season, do not be afraid or scared to ask for help or to ask others who are already doing what you want to do. It's okay. That doesn't mean that you're less qualified. It just really means that you're going about it in a smart way. So that's all I have for y'all in this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. I hope that it encourages you to get started this year, y'all. We are not going to sit here and have a whole phone full of ideas and those ideas don't happen and we're carrying them on to next year. Not happening. We are not going to go another year unhappy with ourselves, unhappy with our bodies, unhappy with our mindsets, unhappy with our goals, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. We ain't going forward at all without not doing it. So get started today, and please in the comments below, go ahead and tell me some of the things that you want to do this year, some of the things that you're trying to start. I would love to give you feedback or just to like check in with you to see how that's going for you. All right? And until then, peace. Peace. Can't stop, won't stop, pocket full of get down, baby. And get down. Y'all remember that song? Bye, y'all. See y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video was helpful to you. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.